for people or be there for others or whatever like that to make them feel better inside. And then the negative side, they have to do things for themselves in order to, before they can help someone else or to help others and things of that nature. So I'm gonna repeat it. The black team, which is the dark, unseen, negative. The black team: Aries, red; Virgo, brown; Libra, royal blue; Aquarius, gray; Cancer, navy blue; Scorpio, burgundy. Now, and the white team, which is the light and what's seen and positive: Leo, yellow; Sag, orange; Taurus, green; Gemini, sky blue; Capricorn, silver; Pisces, aqua. Now, and we can even break this down how this even plays out. Now look, like I said, the white team, they utilizes the external realm for inner purposes. So right here, Leo, they utilize the people, places, and things around them and try to become center stage, you know what I'm saying, to make themselves feel better. So they feel like they have to do something or be seen a certain way or have this certain talent or have this certain expression or be seen the top of something in order to feel good about themselves or not feel vulnerable or not feel lack of. Boom. Sagittarius have to feel the need to give off some type of wisdom, some type of knowledge, or some type of insight, or some type of vision, or some type of expression, or some type of motivation to someone else, or some type of like some type of joke based upon someone else's downfall in order to upbeat somebody, optimistic, to have them upbeat, and when I mean to have that person look optimistic at things and look up to things. And when the Sagittarius feel like they can inspire someone or feel like they have some type of effect on someone in some type of way, these are the people that they like to hang around. They don't like to hang around people that bring them down. They like to hang around people that make them feel like they inspired them in some type of way. So that's utilizing others to feel better about yourself. When a Sagittarius feel like they taught a person something and they can see this person putting that into practice every day, that make the Sagittarius feel good. You see what I'm saying? So they utilize an external person, place, or thing to make them feel better. See? Taurus. Now let's get Taurus on the white side, right? They like to do things for people and have something to show for what they do in order to feel good about themselves. If a Taurus don't have shit or don't got no stability, they're going to be at their worst. When a Taurus got shit and they can show people that they're actually capable and they're stable or things of that nature, that makes them feel good about themselves. So this is what makes Tauruses materialistic a lot of times, but a lot of times this is what makes them in a situation where they have things that they can value and that other people value. So they use the external person, place, or thing to make them feel better on the inside. See? Now you got Gemini. Gemini is dealing with communicating, thinking, and analyzing. So anytime a Gemini is able to learn this, learn that, figure out this person, how this person think, this, that, and the third. A lot of times that's external. An external person, place, or thing got your attention for you to want information from it. And the more you get information about something, the more you can communicate about something and analyze, the more you feel comfortable with yourself. So when a Gemini is this in a situation by themselves where they're closed off, if they don't want to be, and they need communication and they can't get it, that could be the worst time for a Gemini. If a Gemini calling everybody, nobody picking up, Gemini is by themselves and they don't really want to be, and they can't be flighty the way they want to be, that could be the worst time. So right there, they need to utilize a person, place, or thing in order to get their communication and their mind flowing. Capricorns is similar to Taurus, but in a lot of ways, they like to initiate and create new ways of how to think and be practical. So they have to give ideas, create manuscripts for others to do, or create manuscripts for themselves to do, or go by some type of systematic system that they can look at that's point A to point B and have that system to go by, other than just trying to do things based upon faith or whatever like that. If a thing ain't got no instructions or something to it, then we need to go ahead and create some organization, organize some instructions around this so we can do this protocol. Boom. That's an external person, place, or thing. You see what I'm saying? So, and then you go to Pisces. Pisces is helpful. Pisces is and they feel other people's emotions and feelings, and they pick up. They're very receptive. So so a lot of times this is why they like to align themselves with others or apply themselves with others, because they can add the flow to things and make things flow a lot better. So it needed external person, place, or thing in order to do that and feel good about itself, to make itself feel good, like it's doing something for humanity or it's doing something for spirituality other than itself. Pisces, very selfless people. See what I'm saying? Now, and then if you want to go on the dark side is utilizing the internal realm for outer purposes. So when you got Aries have to get themselves together. They have to make sure they understand something fully. They have to understand that they can do something well before actually expressing that they can actually do it. They need to lead by example. So a lot of times they try to prove themselves right a lot of times. So before sitting down and trying to see if something is done right by someone who done it right, they want to actually do it themselves and figure out their own way to do it. So they want to prove themselves right. So that's something inner. That's something going on inside yourself to show an external person, place, or thing. You see what I'm saying? Boom. We go to Virgos. Virgos right here. Before a Virgo even want to follow through with anything, they need to see how it works. So a Virgo likes to sit back, analyze, like to peep, like to think for itself first, like to see if this makes sense to itself first before actually talking about something or wanting to communicate about something. This is why a lot of times people may think Virgos come across as stupid, when really no. A lot of times they may just be saying certain things to see if you say certain things. You see what I'm saying? So for the most part, they're thinking to them. It's something that they're contradicting or trying to overthink for themselves first, or over worry for themselves first. You don't even have nothing to do with they worry. So if a Virgo is like nagging you or something like that, or trying to make sure you're on task or you're on schedule, a lot of times it has nothing to do with you. Sometimes they're doing that for the sake of, because they feel like they need to do that. So they feel like they may need to do that with someone else because that'll keep themselves on task. It's an internal thing going on right there with Virgos. See what I'm saying? Internal emotions before it's expressed. They want to make sure shit perfect inside with themselves first before they can see it out perfect. You see what I'm saying? It just don't feel right to Virgos. Things just don't feel right. See, that's inside first. Libra's right here. When you want to talk about communicating and thinking, even though as far as the sign itself, Libra is an external sign, it draws from Yin Realm attributes to be external, like Aries do. So what happens here is Libras always feel like they think they have to be the ones to create the harmonious communication, or spark the communication, or spark the way of thinking, or spark the way people should think, or how people should be analyzing the situation. So this is why they look at both sides. But a lot of times it's something that they're going on inside them. Like, it's because they feel like, a lot of times they feel like they have to be the ones to bring things together, because a lot of times when they're looking at external people, places, and things, they develop ideas and thoughts that, okay, if I wasn't here, or if I'm not the one orchestrating the situation, these people wouldn't even know how to validate themselves. So it's going to take me to balance this situation. You know what I'm saying? It's like Libras take the initiative. They take the hero role. This is why Leonardo, if you want to look at the Ninja Turtles, and look at the aspects that and the color sigils that they carry. You see what I'm saying? Look at Leonardo. He got the blue rag, and he the leader. You know what I'm saying? But it's because he keep the balance between them. He's not gonna be too angry and too off the back trying to be to themselves like Raphael, the Aries, with the red bandana. You see what I'm saying? He's not gonna be too off the back. He's too off the back and too aggressive like that. And then he's not going to be too goofy, you know what I'm saying, and too happy and take everything as a joke, like Michelangelo, the orange bandana, Sagittarius. Everything is a joke, nothing's that serious. You see what I'm saying? You got Michelangelo doing all kind of shit. You know, he can fight, but a lot of times he play like he can't. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I'll fuck with Michelangelo, you know what I'm saying? And then motherfucker, and then you got Donatello. He got the purple one, which that represents pleasures and shit like that. But that can represent a lot of things. He's the smart one. He's the knowledgeable one. He's the one who know how to kick back and just enjoy. You see what I'm saying? He know how to sit back and just enjoy. But then you have Leonardo, the leader, the Libra, leader. You see what I'm saying? Because they're gonna keep it balanced. He's gonna keep it balanced. He's not gonna go too far off the rail like Raphael, Michelangelo, or Donatello. But he's in the center stage. He keep the balance between them, and they have to follow him because he's the one. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is, man. This shit is real. But you know, yeah, you know, that's more of an inner thing. They take that inner pride of being the one that can console situations and things of that nature. Then you have Aquarius on the black team. And Aquarius, here you go again. A lot of times they don't even like to communicate their thoughts unless they can organize them right, or have a group of people that they're around that they feel like that think similar. Also, when it comes to Aquarius too, they take pride and value into their own thoughts. So you can prove they're wrong. You can prove an Aquarius wrong, but they still have pride into why they thought that way in the first place. So they know how to abstractly think why they thought that way in the first place and just take pride in it. You know, and it's fixed. It's a fixed sign, but still, that's how they think. So at the same time, this is a self thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck what you think. I'm still going to think what I think. So that don't even have anything to do with an external person, place, or thing. So you off the bat know Aquarius is going to be on the black team. Then you got Cancer. Cancer, off the bat, you know, they're communicating from a Yin Realm perspective. So that's off the bat. It's not external. So even though they may help external people or hurt external people, it's coming from a Yin Realm place. So a lot of times Cancers may not even understand why they feel the way they feel about certain things, or why they dream about certain things. But that's why. And then you have Scorpio. Scorpio have to have some type of inner passion, some inner desire. And if they don't really desire you, then they may desire you for the day, but if they don't deeply desire you, then they will be cheaters, or they don't see you as being with them for long run, or you transforming them in any kind of way. And what happens here is that's a personal thing. That's something that they personally have to deal with and transform with. And a lot of times that's not dealing with an external person, place, or thing. So that's how you look at the black team. Black team utilizes the internal realm for outer purposes, and the white team utilizes the external realm for inner purposes. And you know, we have to use black and white. All of us have to use black and white, and we're all trying to reach purple. So we have to use the colors that we have and the mechanism energies out here that we're utilizing in order to get through this this color spectrum alive. Flight boss, bitch, goddamn air.